Hi everyone, this is our first video for e-learning for geometry. We're looking at chapter 10.1, day 1, area of polygons. Your essential question is, how do you find the area of rectangles, parallelograms, or triangles? Again, as you are watching this, feel free to pause, write stuff down in your notebook or whatever piece of paper you're using for notes, and then resume when you're ready to start. Just as a heads up, after this video, you're going to have to answer some questions about the content in it, so I would suggest that you write down what I write down on my slides. Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the area of a rectangle. Remember, the area of a rectangle, hopefully you've seen this before, is area equals base times height. You may have seen this formula as A equals B times H, or A equals length, that's an L, times width. Those are all valid, they all work. Again, your base is just that bottom part, so here would be my base. Your height is this part here. I'm just going to do an H for height because I don't have a lot of room. And you just multiply those two to get the area. One thing to note, your base and your height should be perpendicular to each other, but since it's a rectangle, they all will be. Let's do our example. So we have our little rectangle over here. This is going to be our base, and this is going to be our height. So we have area equals base times height. So we're going to do 8 times 3, which gives me 24. Now notice I have units over here, centimeters and centimeters. Your units for area are always going to be squared. So my final answer is going to be 24 centimeters squared. Alright, the next thing we're going to talk about is the area of a parallelogram. Your parallelogram is to the left there. The formula for this one's actually the same thing. Area equals base times height. For this one, the bottom here will be your base. And then your height will be a line that goes from the top to the bottom and is perpendicular. So this here is H. Now you can switch your shape around. So you could have, let me just undo my jump markings. This could be your base. And then a line perpendicular to that, so maybe this line here, I don't know if I did a great job drawing that, would be your height. So this would be H. Alright, we have two examples below. Again, for my first one, we're doing area equals base times height. My base is going to be 6, so this one equals B, this line here. My height is going to be 12, so we're going to do 6 times 12. And when I do that, I think that's 72, but you know, I'm going to check because I don't want to give you the wrong answer. Oh, nope, I typed the wrong thing in my calculator. 6 times 12. It is in fact 72. Now notice this one doesn't have any units on it. There's not like centimeters or inches or anything next to it. So we're just going to use a U. U represents just like generic units. And then don't forget to square it because we're talking about area. Alright, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so I have some space to write. We're going to undo that. Alright, for my last one, on this slide anyways, we're going to do the same thing. Area equals base times height. Notice that we have this line in the middle that's perpendicular. That one's going to be my height, which means the one that it touches has to be my base. So 7 centimeters is extra material or extra information. We don't really need it. We're going to plug it in, so we're going to do 8 times 4. When I do 8 times 4, I get 32. Again, my units are centimeters, so it's going to be 32 centimeters squared. And that shall be your final answer for your parallelograms. Again, same formula, just make sure that you're using your base and then the line that's perpendicular to it. Alright, my last one is the area of a triangle. Your formula for the area of a triangle is area equals base times height divided by 2. You may have also seen it as 1/2 base times height. To be honest, I kind of prefer this first one, but the second one says the same thing, so it doesn't really matter which one you use. In my picture, maybe this side is my base, and then the line going from the top vertex to the bottom, it's perpendicular, would be my height. Your height can be inside your triangle. It can also be outside. You'll see an example of that below. So underneath this one, again, we're going to do area equals base times height divided by 2. My base here is going to be the 14 meters, and my height would be 10 meters. So we're going to do 14 times 10 divided by 2. Now when I do this, I make sure I multiply the top first, and then I'll divide. So I'm going to do 14 times 10 gives me 140 divided by 2, which would really just be 70. And then my units are going to be meters squared. If you're going to put this in a calculator in more than one step, make sure you put the top in parentheses before you divide. Actually, I think it would work without doing that. Yeah, it would. So either way. All right, and our last one. Notice they have all of our sides here, but we have this line in the middle, our height, and that has to touch our base. So 12 is going to be our base. So we're going to do area equals base times height divided by 2. My base is 12 and my height is 4, so we're doing 12 times 4 divided by 2. Again, 12 times 4 gives me 48. And then we're dividing that by 2, and I get 24. This one doesn't have units, so we're going to do units, u squared. And that should be your final answer. All right, thank you for watching. You're going to move on to answering a question about our video and then your homework.